Hello Virgo, welcome to your July general and love reading. I am going to change up your reading just a little bit. I would like to start off by letting you know that as we head into the month of July, keep in mind it is the number 7. 7 is all about being on the right path. And so I'm going to read that one here from the book for you. So 7 carries the energy of you're on the right path and the outcome will exceed your expectations. The number 7 is a sign that divine magic is supporting you and opening doors of opportunity. So keep in mind, I've got to rewind this and take it back a few. So a few months ago in May, which, I started following numbers when I was a child. The number 22, well, I'm born on 2/22, but the number 22 really stuck with me when, I guess I was about 4 or 5 when I learned, what my birthday was. And the way I used to tell people what my birthday was is really the thing that got that kick started for me. So then, as I got older, I'm going to say probably about 7 years ago, there's that 7 again. 7 has been very significant for me here lately. So about 7 years ago, I started paying attention to the months. I have noticed that May, the number 5, is usually a month of struggle for me. And so the 5, for example, a significant change is occurring. Always for the better. It's a good idea to call upon heaven for help with life changes. So in May, you could have experienced a struggle, a change. Now keep in mind, we also had Mercury retrograde start in May. And then we move into June, which is the number 6. And that's all about, trying to strive for balance in the material realm. Don't worry or obsess about material items, including money. So we're leaving that balance there because it is a balancing act. Depending on how Mercury retrograde affects you when it goes retro, it affects each sign differently. And for some, it's harder on them than others. And there are reasons behind that. But, it's really because Mercury goes retrograde about 3 to 4 times a year, so it affects certain zodiac signs differently each time it goes retrograde. So like this last one in May, it was probably at a medium level for me. I thought and figured it would be an easy one, but it was kind of it was about medium. So, some people struggled with that. I don't know how this would have affected you, but, you come out of that struggle into, a wobble, because in 6 and in June, we had the Mercury retrograde, we had it going direct. So some of you could have felt like you were even in the twilight zone for a few weeks from the Mercury retrograde. And that's usually how a Mercury retrograde affects me. A lot of times during one, I will feel like I am in the freaking twilight zone. So you should have noticed at least midway through June to now, a balance, an equilibrium being restored. So as we leave that energy, we're going to be moving into July, which is, being on the right path. Now, we're still, moving forward. So it's like we have a build-up to August, which carries the 8 number, and that's all about abundance and prosperity. So moving into this 7 energy of being on the right path, you're going to notice that you should see that your movement, you should see doors of opportunity start to open. You should see, like, asking for something, especially if you are making wishes or setting intentions. You should see, like, direction coming in. Like, you may go here and this person doesn't have what you're looking for, but they know someone else. So then it sends you over here. And then this person may not have exactly the same thing they had, but it sends you over here to someone who does have what you're looking for. So it's like you're on a path to obtaining it. Now, keep in mind that at the end of July, we have Saturn. So we do have Saturn retrograde currently. That's the Lord of Karma. So you still need to be mindful of what you're doing. Your thoughts. You may have just heard my rooster. Your thoughts, your words, your actions. I would say those things that you've done between May and June, you should see in the month of July somewhat karmic payout for your good works that you have been doing since Saturn has gone retro. Now, keep in mind for July, especially around like the 28th of July, we've got Jupiter going retrograde, which is all about luck and expansion. You should see around that time period Christmas in July. I love Christmas. I love July just for the simple fact that it always is like Christmas in July for me. So, just be mindful that we're on a path to abundance. You should start receiving some abundance in July. It may be toward the end of the month when Jupiter goes retro. But this is all a plan and a path, a momentum building up to August. So the oracle cards that I'm going to be using are the Earth Magic deck, our Goddess Guidance, and the Energy Oracle, and the Angel Answer. So if you have a question, you can go ahead and form that, and I will answer it for you here shortly. And then the tarot deck that I'm going to be using is the Tarot of the Divine. Beautiful deck. It's new. And then I am going to clarify at the end with the Kipper deck. So the readings have been about 40 minutes. So please prepare yourself. They are a little lengthy and in depth. Alright, so your goddess energy is Sarasvati with the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So if you feel like, I feel like this card usually shows up when we feel like we have blocks in our energy. And it's like you need to get out and move. The bottom of the deck we have Nematoma, Sacred Space, Focused Intention, Guiding Children, and True Love. Romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Your energy oracle. Ooh. Woman holding a heart. And it is in the upright, which is nice. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Raphael with 4th chakra. We've got 2nd chakra with Archangel Ariel. We have woman holding a coin and the angel of balance. So I would say that balance is being restored if you have felt out of balance. You have several chakras that need work, or these chakra centers are starting to really open up for you. And that, the moon phase that we're in right now could be affecting your heart chakra, like opening it up, helping you to heal. Because it looks like there is great love here, especially like if you are looking for love. I mean, this woman holding a coin here, she's kind of like, that reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles. She is, you know, abundant. She's stable. She's secure. She's got everything going on for her, except for maybe everything going except for maybe the love sector. So it's like she is secure and ready within herself, and she is going to start looking for the same in a counterpart. Your Earth, let me read this card here real quick. This woman holding a heart. And it has a great number 44 on it as well. Alright, so the woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair, holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You are an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright would also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love interest or a friend coming your way. Nice. So, you know, that heart chakra card, that if you feel like your heart chakra is opening or expanding or has healed, then that could propel the universe to bring great love to you. Alright, your Earth Magic card is lightning with power. So I would say that you're a power, and look at how the colors are coinciding there. We have, okay, love and compassion, bottom of the deck, with rebirth, synergy, and instinct. So if this energy right here is really opening up for you and expanding, then that love and compassion is really going to start to magnify, and you will attract, like the law of attraction, from that space, which is a phenomenal space to be in, because then it attracts to you everything that you are. So I will tell you, I would suggest train your eyes and your mind to start noticing the love and affection that comes from the people around you, or the people that come to you, because whether you realize it or not, that love, that energy is a reflection of the love you have within yourself. So that will show you how great your love is coming from within. So there is a rebirth going on through you. There's a lot of movement. I would definitely suggest, you know, follow your instincts when it comes to this. You hold a lot of power. You're going to hold a lot of power this month. And through that power, and you know, also, if you see a thunderstorm, it may be that you need to go outside and dance or do yoga or do some type of ritual within that storm, because that's going to recharge your body and your chakras, your energy center. You may also see that some of the events that are unfolding in your life hold great power. Your angel answer is communicate clearly. We have at the bottom of the deck, not the right time, no, opportunity, and within the next few months. So whatever you're asking about, if you're asking like, is it going to be right now or in the month of July, there's a no here. And it almost seems like you need to wait just a little bit. I also see the situation will improve. So it may not be July that it actually comes to fruition. Within the next few months, it could be August, September, October. So September, October-ish, that you see this come to fruition. The question that you are asking. Alright, so let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Alright. So, right out the gate, this month, we have the Ten of Coins, or the Ten of Pentacles. So this is you in the month of July. So this reading here is basically going to be focused upon your home life, your family life, things that provide you with stability, comfort, inheritance, ancestry, pension, settling down, financial stability. So I would say that you are secure on all of your home fronts. Now, there is something here that has happened in the past that has made you feel like something was unfair or unjust. It wasn't handled, you don't feel like properly, and maybe this could be a family matter, you know, a family situation. It looks like it's caused a lot of stress, worry, and anxiety. There's a lot of stress and worry and anxiety around either an inheritance or a marriage or a family legacy here. Something something may not have gone in the family's favor or your favor. You may feel like that. Now keep in mind, okay? Keep in mind now, we have Saturn retrograde. Saturn is the Lord of Karma. If you don't really know what Saturn retrograde's about, I did post a video on it if you want to go check it out. It's on my YouTube page. So yeah, I feel like the thing that's challenging you is you feel as though something, whatever this situation was, that it wasn't handled properly. It didn't go in your favor. It now, I would say that this is like the energy that's being carried throughout July. So there's a focus here on a family matter around your home, your relationships, your stability. It does have you in your head, and it has you worried about it. Now, the beginning of the month, I'm just going to say, you start the beginning of the month with this Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, the whole time I kept sitting here thinking about, you know, this Ten of Coins and then this challenge of something not going in your favor. Did someone lie to you? Because this Ace of Swords speaks of lies, deceit, someone, you know, definitely not telling the truth. Lack of communication, misinformation, and confusion. So whatever is causing, and you know, this could be the thing here, the beginning of the month, this lies, this uncertainty, this confusion that's causing stress and anxiety. Because we do have the Nine of Swords here in the basis of this. So there's a family unit here in the bottom of this card. So there's definitely something going on within your family, if that's like your you know, your married partner, or if you're single, it could just be like just a family dynamic that is causing a lot of stress, worry, and anxiety for you. Now, we'll tell you this, we also have Neptune going retrograde. Neptune going retrograde will, we will actually be able to like take off those rose tinted glasses, so to speak. So we'll be able to see things clearly for what they are. So this could be something you are experiencing in the month of July, where you're actually seeing where now you can see why that situation didn't pan out. Or you can see now that this person is not giving the correct information, that they may actually be hiding something. You'll be able to see exactly, you'll be able to see these situations exactly as they are in the month of July. And actually, I think that Neptune is like retrograde for the rest of the year. But don't hold me to that because I'm not certain about it just yet. So, the middle of the month, we have this Three of Coins energy. Now, so the middle of July, there is and will be a collaboration of some sort. There will be studying, growth, success, recognition. If you are looking to partner up with people, then I would say the best time to do that is around, the 15th of July, the middle part. You'll see that people will be more helpful, more wanting to collaborate with you. Things are more easier and flowing. Work is going better. If you've been worried about work, then you should see about the middle of the month that at work, people are getting along well. People are happy-go-getty, chatting. Things are just moving more smoothly. And I would say the middle of the month that your boss or your manager could notice that, could be looking at you, admiring you for your good work. And you could be receiving compliments, even a pay raise or something, that, they are commending you for your hard work and your efforts. The Three of Coins does speak of someone admiring you. Now, if this is like a relationship, then you may feel as though your partner didn't really disclose all the information to you. That could have you stressed and anxious. It is a struggle for you to, I think with this Justice card here as your challenge, it may be a struggle for you to see past that. You may still be somewhat holding on to the fact that they didn't tell you the whole truth, or that they lied about something. But I would say that like about the middle of the month, this person, you may find yourself like with this heart opening card, you may find yourself feeling better and having more of a healing power and an opening about the middle of the month with this Three of Coins, where you are actually, you feel like you've kind of gotten over it a little bit, or you've like gotten your rebound or your comeback, and you're like, okay, I'm feeling a lot better about this now. But there's still something around communication here where you need to communicate better and clearer, because some type of communication in here has caused a disruption within your family dynamic. Whatever your family dynamic is, your living situation, your home life, there is stress, worry, and anxiety over that. Now, at the end of the month, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there's something here that's still not getting off the ground. Probably not as fast as you would prefer. This is a delay, a creative block, wasted talent, and then, here she is. If you're not, doing as the cards suggest, then I could see where this Ace of Wands here would be, a waste, because as this card here states, express yourself through creative activities. Like these, we get blockages within our energy field and our chakras ourselves if we don't like physically like work them out or work through them. And that could be the thing that causes you to have a delay. Now, this could also be, that one angel answer card that came out and said, no, right now is not the right time. So this could also, because this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Wands, they're both in reverse. One is at the first of the month, one is at the end of the month. They both speak about a delay and something not coming to fruition. So remember, this angel answer card spoke about not the right time within the next few months. So don't get frustrated with the fact that it may not happen this month. Like July and August could really be the setting the blocks, like laying the foundation, so to speak, the build up to the month where what you were asking about actually manifests. So you've got to put the work in here this month to start laying that foundation to work toward the manifestation of your goal. All right, well, you do have another ace here. All right, so you, at this moment, the viewer, we have the Two of Swords in reverse here. There's also a new moon in the background on this card. So you have actually, this month, you will, like, see, those rose-tinted glasses have come off. You're going to be able to see something clearer this month. And maybe that's, and look, sometimes this happens. It takes time sometimes for those rose-tinted glasses to come off. It takes time to be able to see and realize things. And it may take this month for you to be able to witness something, this situation. Like it takes time to find all the answers, to be able to see clearly, to be able to process it, to be able to get yourself acclimated with the information so that you then, because you don't ever want to do anything in haste. Like some people, I know for myself, I'll sit here, I'll like take time and I'll gather all my information. And then once it may take me 2 weeks to gather all the information, but then I will sit here and marinate in that information. That might take another week. And once I'm acclimated within the information and I feel good, I'm comfortable with the results, then I can start to come up with a plan. That may take 4 weeks. That may be a 4-week process right there. And then it's like, then I can, I can come up with the plan. And then, I'll look at the plan and evaluate it a few times until I'm comfortable with the plan. And then it's like week 5, then I start to take the action steps to go after said plan. So, this is a process for you. This is a build-up. You have to work through that energy. And I feel like this month, you are going to be, those rose-colored glasses are going to be coming off where you're able to see something for what it is. They say with Neptune and taking the rose-colored glasses off, we are seeing the ugly truth for its ugliness. Like you're able to see it for face value. Before when Neptune was, direct or regular, we tend to paint things up and make them look prettier. I think this month you're going to see it for, you're actually going to see the ugly of it. And what, you'll have to let me know what that is, because I couldn't tell you, what that is. And, you know, maybe in the clarification that will come out. So in your environment, whoever you're dealing with, there is an outpouring of love opening up with them as well. So you remember when I said pay attention to your heart and what you attract? Well, that's this card. Like, you are attracting great love here. This is coming in your environment. So there is a lot of things, whether this is through people or situations or even the universe, you know, sending you these things right here. They are a match to your heart center. So you're going to notice in your environment that either you're going to notice the magic around you, the universe speaking to you. People are going to be more open and receptive to you, because this card here speaks of happiness, love, intimacy, new emotions, and compassion. Remember that compassion card came up in that earth magic that was at the bottom of the deck. Now, you have hopes that you are going to be able to let go of whatever is causing you stress and anxiety. There is stress and anxiety here around something. And whatever this is, it is this month going to come to a completion and an end. So whatever's been causing you a lot of worry and stress, it is going to come to an end this month. So you end the month with the Ten of Swords. Now that's like the ultimate betrayal, the ultimate backstabbing. You know, prepare yourself for this. If you go ahead and prepare yourself for it now, then when it actually gets here, it may not be as painful, so to speak. But there is a definite ending here, and this ending, thankfully, is a 10, because with the 10, you know, it's said, done, and over with. You know, there's no longer a progression. You've already been through the progression, because you've had the sleepless nights over this. You've already had where you've, like, your stress and your anxiety over it, your negative thinking has already, you've already cornered yourself, backed yourself into a corner thinking about it, and you haven't been able to see how to get out or the way out. But thankfully, that's coming to an end. So, betrayal, bitterness, rock bottom, martyrdom, and severing ties. So there is an ending to something here, which I feel like it involves something around your home life, whether this is with a partner, a current partner, or a family member. I mean, I guess it could be a work situation. You have to take it how it resonates for you. And please, you know, feel free to let me know in the comments. All right, so, you know, that Ace of Swords that I spoke of at the first of the month, the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So someone lied to you, because that's the card of, like, fuckery right there. I do not like the Five of Swords. It's like the card, that and the Seven of Swords, that I don't like. So I would say between May and June, something happened where someone lied, they deceived you, they did stab you in the back. There was heartache over this situation, and it made you depressed and sad. And I would say it kind of turned your world upside down a little bit. So in this month, you may be focused and looking at how you can rebuild your stability, or be even stable within yourself, your home life. I'm going to say, if this is like a love partner, someone you've been dealing with, there is an ending in the month of July to that relationship. Especially if this person lied to you and they put you through the ringer. Because there's a lot of swords here. Alright, let's see what the Kipper deck has to say. What is this Ten of Coins here for Virgo in the month of July? What is this Ten of Coins for Virgo in the month of July? All right, well, we have main female. So, with roses, with a rose in her hand. So, you're the main one here. You were expecting something from a wealthy man. You expected some type of change. You put a lot of work and time into this situation. Like, we have the toil and labor card. So, I mean, look how she almost seems drawden, or however you say that word. Like, she's having to work so hard, but it's also like, it's like she's working for very little, you know, and she's already suffering enough because it's like the work she put in, she's not getting reciprocated for, or, you know, she's not receiving her value, basically. So there was some type of expectation from a gentleman in your life. You expected some type of change and for things to get better, and maybe they're just not, you're not getting exactly what you expected from this masculine. What does this Nine of Swords here have to do with for Virgo? What does this Nine of Swords here have to do with for Virgo? What does this Nine of Swords have to do with here for Virgo? Now, I will say the mature man card fell out in the shuffle. Change. And there's that change again. So there's some type of change here with the mature man. And it looks like there's an ending here that has to do around the home. Courthouse, high honor, coffin, and community. So there's some type of end here with a man that you held in high regards, high esteem, something. Looks like there may be, there's a community of people here that are witnessing this, that are around you as you go through this. And there's some type of a change with this man that's causing you stress and anxiety. What does this Ace of Swords have to do with for Virgo in the month of July? This Ace of Swords for Virgo in the month of July. Imprisonment. Flipped out. High honor. So, main man, wealthy man, and we've got lover, sudden wealth, and concern. So is someone concerned with money or an inheritance? Your lover. The man in this situation has concerns around money or something. Are they lying to you about money? Alright, what is this? This Ace of Wands here in reverse for Virgo in the month of July. This Ace of Wands for Virgo in the month of July. Holy cow. Yeah. Concern again. Again, like, this card's come out several times. So there's a masculine here who's really concerned. I mean, he's caught up in his thoughts about something. And we've got message of concern at the bottom with expectation. So there was some type of expectation, hopes of something with this man, with a gentleman here. And this is someone that you've built like a community with. You've built something with this man, but he is like very concerned about something. I would say that this is a romantic partner here. This occupation card keeps coming out too, so it's like you are having to work away, work yourself, and I don't want to say work yourself ragged. So try not to be working yourself ragged this month, especially if a gentleman that you're dealing with has somewhat gotten himself into maybe financial hardship, or if he came into a lot of money, because that sudden wealth card came out earlier. But there's definitely concern here with a gentleman, okay? All right, what is this Two of Swords here for Virgo? Courthouse just flipped out. What does this Two of Swords here have to do with for Virgo in the month of July? What is this Two of Swords here for Virgo in the month of July? All right, so you need to make, there's some type of decision or clarity you're going to be receiving. Distant horizons and journey. So is there like a trip or something that the two of you were planning to go on? You're going to, so these two cards here keep flipping out, which is the mature man and the wealthy man. Okay. Those have come out just about, I've seen them either at the bottom of the deck or flipping out while I'm trying to clarify these other messages. So there's definitely a mature, wealthy man that you're dealing with. This could be your lover, maybe not necessarily your husband, or maybe it is your husband, but there's an inheritance or money coming in surrounding this man. I almost feel like with the distant horizons or this journey card, that it's like you have to go get the money from somewhere. Maybe you got to travel somewhere to get it, or it's in the process of coming to you. Like they just told you that there's money coming, but it's going to take a few months to get it, maybe. But there is clarity around the situation that's coming in. What does this Ace of Cups here have to do with for Virgo in the month of July? What is this Ace of Cups for Virgo in the month of July? And I just had more flippers, community, and the Lover's card. Sudden wealth. Again, so there is huge money coming in your, with whoever you are dealing with. Because this money card's in your environment. So there is, you know, definitely money coming in. Like there's a gentleman here who has been in despair about financial matters. There was a message and an expectation here, I think, around this money that's coming in. The community card and the courtship card flew out. Alright, what is this Ten of Swords here? What does this have to do with? What is this ending about for Virgo? What does this ending have to do with for Virgo in the month of July? What is this ending for Virgo here in July? Alright, so this man here that you're dealing with, he may have had some financial constraints in the past that really took a toll on him, made him depressed or anxious or worried. Maybe at one time he was wealthy and something came along, happened, and set him back. But anyways, I feel like he's going to be bouncing back some way, shape, or form. There is, you know, unexpected income coming in for this man. And I feel like it will affect his family life. So, there is either like an end to his struggle here when this money comes in. So, there will be an ending to all the things that, you know, caused him stress, anxiety, worry, so to speak. And it will put him back in feeling like he's how can I say this? All right, so if he is accustomed to, you know, looking and feeling and being, you know, like this, like if he's accustomed to a life of luxury and then something happened that took that fortune away, where he then had to, you know, take his living standards down a notch or two for a little bit. Well, now he'll be able to bounce back. He's now going to have an ending to all the things that took that from him. So now it will put him back into a higher, you know, higher standard. So this is, I feel like, an ending to some type of stress, worry, despair, or poverty, so to speak. And, you know, I see lies and, you know, misinformation in here. So maybe like a few months ago is when this thing started for this gentleman, and it just like caused him a lot of stress and despair and worry these past couple months, these delays. But now it looks like in July they're going to start to come to fruition, where the negative aspect of it can finally end and be laid to rest, so to speak, where, you know,
I think in August he's going to be set up for success. So this is just like, again, the building blocks for that. So that is all the messages that I have for you, Virgo. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I wish you all the best. You'll have to let me know in the comments how this resonated. And if this is where I leave you, Virgo, I hope to see you again here in August. Take care. Namaste.